So, the self-driving car. What kind of ridiculous idea is this? I can't imagine there's any kind of market for it. In fact, the self-driving car is probably in the end going to cost Google billions of dollars. They will likely never recover the money that they're spending on this. It's a total waste of money. Except that the NSA would love it if they had control of your vehicle. Okay? So what are self-driving cars about? They're not about meeting any kind of a demand. Maybe the intelligence agencies are realizing that there's some drawbacks in phones as tracking devices. And if they can turn your car into a tracking device, then that's even preferable, right? They can figure out where you're going at more or less all times. And if you can't see that, I think you need to think about it a little bit more. Have you ever met anybody that wants a self-driving car? Anybody that's, really excited about that, or is saying, that they're going to buy one when it comes out? Or is it the case that essentially everybody thinks this is something they would never even contemplate, right? But if they force it down on you, then, there's no real other answer. But what really upsets me about this is not really the spying. I think that the ways that the government spies on you is very transparent, or are very transparent. And if you can't see what they're doing, you kind of deserve what you get. I mean, they're not. It's not a brilliant tactical move. It's usually it's about the most obvious thing you can imagine, right? And if you end up walking into it, it's I gotta be honest. I broadly have little sympathy for you. Sorry, it was just something stuck in my keyboard there. Yeah, sorry. But what really upsets me is that instead of putting resources down into something that actually could make a big positive difference in the world, like electric vehicles, the resources that are being squandered on determining where you go in the morning, what your ritual is to drop your kids off at school. Our governments and industrial sectors together, and they do work together, are collectively more interested in the monotony of your day-to-day life than they are in building sustainable economies. It's very sad. But it's indicative. This is what I do here, right? Is I point out these surreal truths, and this is one of them. If you look at where their priorities are, it's depressing, and I'm cognizant of the reality that it's too late on the climate file. What we have in front of us is, for the rest of my life anyways, is just going to be a sad parade of surreal truths. And this is one of them.